Good morning. So I know I have not been telling you about what I'm doing right now, dealing with the Democrats, and so I have to mail off a couple of petitions to some congressmen, some senators, and representatives from the state, and it's really about the Roe versus Wade, the women's rights. I do feel like pro-choice. I'm pro-choice, but it should be a woman's choice if she want to carry a child or not, or what she wants to do with her body, her reproductive system. Um, this been going on for it gotta be 50 years. You know what I mean? The fight for Roe versus Wade, where if something, I mean, if she gets pregnant, she can have the choice to either keep it or not. I mean, I don't really see. Some women do get abortions, of course, and some women let others adopt their kids. So, I mean, it should be a woman's choice, and she'll have to deal with that. Basically, it says, "Dear Karsha, a lot changed in the United States when President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris were inaugurated on January 20th, 2021. What didn't change is that the reproductive freedom is still on the proceed somewhere. I'm sorry. And basically, it's gotten worse. The U.S. United States Supreme Court has agreed to hear Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, a case involving Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban that directly changes Roe versus Wade and violates nearly 50 years of Supreme Court Proceeding. There is no path for the Supreme Court to uphold Mississippi's abortion ban without overturning Roe. So, six of the nine justices on the Supreme Court are now hostile to Roe v. Wade. More than half of the states in this country have restricted or severely restricted access to reproductive freedom. Nearly 9 in 10 countries across the United States have no abortion clinics for women and pregnant women to seek care. True. So as you see, they're talking about what's going on in the Supreme Court. And now also with Congress. Okay, so this is NARAL. This is it's an organization that you could use petitioning to protect, the, to me, not privileged, Roe versus Wade. That's me, you know. Um, so the Dobbs versus Jackson Health Organization, a case about Mississippi's uncon- unconti- unconstitutional abortion ban, is awaiting a decision at the Supreme Court. In July 2021, 228 anti-choice members of Congress signed a brief calling for the Supreme Court to overturn Roe. In the House, we currently hold the majority for reproductive freedoms by the slimmest of margins. In the Senate, where the crudest, I mean, like people like Hawley, and Ted Cruz are lurking, losing a seat would send Harry back to Mitch McConnell. There, we are determined because 77% of Americans want to keep abortion legal. I mean, I have read this. I was just going over the ones I should have. So what we need to do is we need to ensure that the federal, you know, I hate this word, the court system and federal agents are filled with fair-minded judges and officers, officials who respect reproductive freedom and women's rights. We need to continue and redouble our efforts now, not not next year, not even tomorrow, but like today. The midterm elections in 2022 will once again define control of Congress and the state houses already on a razor's edge. So it's a lot going on in national. I mean, President Trump made a lot of deals to knock the Democrats for doing whatever we stand for, what's on the agenda and whatnot. So they're making it really hard for things to go through, especially for uh, middle class and below. Uh, we are alarmed because the three anti-choice, you know, that Trump put on Supreme Court, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, whatever her name is, was served for decades and are part of a clear supermajority ready to erode and overturn Roe versus Wade, a process already underway. Um, Also, the extremism afoot in our country, the hate that broke into open violence when right-wing militants attacked the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, is deeply connected to the anti-choice radicalism. Norrell has extensively documented the disturbing ties between these white supremacists and anti-choice extremists. We also are alarmed by Trump stacked the courts with more than 220 federal judges who would sit on the bench for life. Yes, he did that. Weighing in on issues of fundamental constitutional rights for years to come. That's true. Um, Also, lawmakers have passed more than 1,100 measures restricting reproductive freedom since 1995. Everything from bans on abortion to assessing care thanks to systematic racism and inequalities, especially blacks and other women of color, transgenders, and binary, I know this word, people, and those who working to make ends meet. So, they're trying to stop a lot. So Naro started a Georgia chapter in 2017 after endorsing Stacey Abrams for governor. We stay to build power on the ground, working side by side with communities of color and the Black-led organizations leading the way in state for historic wins in 2020. They also endorsed and organized for candidates in the 2018 midterm elections as well, resulted in the first ever majority for reproductive freedom in the United States House of Representatives. And then they also ran the largest political campaign over in 2020, helping to elect President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, who are working to end the anti-choice policies of the Trump Pence administration. So you see it's a lot going on in national, and I just need the people to, wake up and just get involved. You have to stay involved with politics, even if you don't like to. I mean, if not, we're gonna lose everything, and it's gonna be back like in the '60s for blacks and people of color. So I just want to say, please stay involved. Stay involved with politics. You don't necessarily have to be a Democrat. You can be a Democrat, socialist, a libertarian, other things out there. But I mean, just please stay involved with Democrats. Here's one. Yeah, I only got one bag. So I need you guys to stay involved, like me. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna mail these off to Washington D.C. I gotta mail some other stuff off to California. Uh, you know, my computer had froze yesterday, so it was I had to use my phone for a lot. I'm making a video, dealing with Seahans 57 vlog, which is me. Uh, you can also find me on Twitter. I'm always going to jail in Twitter. Uh, always. I mean, and it's not my fault. You get what I'm going, but it is what it is. When I get on Twitter, I have fun, and I do try to promote campaigns and people and stuff like they want me to, or advertise other things that I worked in or worked for as a volunteer or however it is. I mean, whatever it is, it could be. It's positive though, nothing bad. So that's what I'm going to do. It's hot outside and third longer. I want soda. I'm gonna go get something to drink as well. Um, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's getting rough on YouTube. These YouTubers, I don't know what you're doing to keep your status up or your rank up, but you should be careful. I mean, it's too much going on in the world to be, like getting caught up in some unnecessary court issues or in somebody else's shit, and I don't know if it's true or not. So I can't really say my opinion or what it is, but I could tell you it's a lot going on with Tasha K, of course. Something, she was leaking with phone calls from R. Kelly, and of course she was putting it on YouTube. But I didn't believe that, she had a connect. I thought she was, just talking. Also, I mean, I realized I like a lot of YouTubers, like I said on Facebook about Cynthia G. Sometimes you got to own up what your platform is, and it's too many men on here that disagree with you. But like I was to this guy this morning, or he's still on. I'm so sick and tired of black men trying to down black women because they have children. White women have kids. Mexicans have kids. Italians have kids. I mean, there are men that date single women with kids. I mean, that's just like me saying I don't want no man and you got kids. I mean, that's discrimination. Um, So that's what I'm gonna say, like kind of like in Cynthia G's defense. I mean, because the guy he's calling her synthetic G, like I said on Facebook, there's a lot of men that watches your show, Cynthia, and they come on their podcast and they say their opinion, like you say yours, and it's just getting ridiculous, really redundant, ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And so the way he's talking about black women is, to me, kind of like how Cynthia G talks about black men. You know, I don't. If God send me a man that treats me right and I treat him right, then and it's fair, equal, that's fine. That's what it is. But as far as this podcaster saying that black women look for white men or whoever. No, no, they don't. I know black women who work, have good jobs, kids, live in good homes, not on federal assistance, none of that stuff. So, I mean, I kind of he was talking about the modern black woman, and when you get into your 30s, it's that and the other, but no one stay young and beautiful forever. And I'm sorry to say that. I mean, yeah, in your 20s, you're going to look good. I did. I looked good until, I had to get on steroids for my health and stuff. So, I mean, and it blew me up. You know what I mean? So, if I want to have a small waist, I can exercise and do it, but I'm not doing it for no man. I'm doing it for myself and my health. And see people's opinions when they listen to other people's podcasts, and it makes them get upset. You're saying stuff because you're upset. You're not literally, and it's opinionated. You know, sometimes you have to calm down and think about it. But all women ain't like isn't like that, and all men aren't like that. Um, I don't really know. I mean, I'm still for the black agenda and reparations. I feel like, and then, what I talked about, other things, and I feel like that's what we should be working on is being literally equal. No redlining laws, no these other laws that deal with cops killing blacks, getting away with it. Charged like judges hiding things or supporting white supremacists. We need to fight for that type of stuff because these kids are growing up. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of black on black crime, especially gun violence, gang violence, which our races have that as well. Some just most aren't told, but blacks, because black people are known for that. But I just feel like I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm still gonna do what I've been doing on my platform. You know what I mean? And that's politics and staying local and state and really just focusing on what God blessed me with, and that's a nonprofit organization, after school program. So, I've been having that since 2017. So I'm trying, I want to keep it, and I have ideas and stuff about it. And so I don't really, pay attention to it. It's some of it's funny, some of it's degrading, but I don't let it get to me or anything. I literally just have to be positive with what I'm doing and worry about what I'm saying on my podcast. Uh, I can't worry about someone else. I have to worry about me. So, you know, um, people always have their own different reasons, or what it's just a lot going on YouTube. You know, from they saying Tasha K is getting, is in a federal investigation. That's what they say. I don't know. Brother Polite, Sonetta, all of that, this is just getting. I mean, I hate to see black on black crime. And black on black crime to me is disrespect, the make a person come from you, disrespecting each other. I'm just so sick and tired of it. I mean, I'd rather watch Zeus. I mean, but then again, this is live, this is real, this is not staged. I mean, I don't get paid. I mean, I don't make enough views to get donations off of here, and I'm fine with that. But do what you have to do. I mean, if you like to take people's money and do whatever you want to do with it, that's fine. I don't have nothing to do with that, but at least besides talking and charging people for shirts and stuff and giving them a free gift or something, you know. Um, I need to check my email, so I might be back on here, or if not, it'll be tomorrow. And I'll probably just put a recording up because you see I'm live. I'll probably put a recording up and of what my emails are about. I just gotta go vote. We have this state voting to 14th, so I seriously need to go vote. Then we gotta vote again. So I literally got to go vote. But and then I think what's weird is these people doing cocaine and fentanyl. You might as well do cocaine, uh, some sherm, and some isocel if you want to die like that. That's sad, really. For all of them, for Fucon to die like that, and all them people, that's sad. Yes, I'm going. Another thing, yes, I am vaccinated up. I will be getting my third shot in from July. I got to count July to 8 months later, but that's me. You know, I'm not. I'm gonna get a pneumonia shot. All of my vaccines. I don't care what nobody say. Now in Little Rock, now they're paying people to get the vaccine. The mayor was talking about it. First dose 50, then the second dose is 50. So just like in the state of New York, you get $100. I mean, and I think it'll work because the plasma centers, people go and donate at the plasma centers, especially when they need gas or whatever. So I think that's a pretty good idea. I just think it's sad that no one trusts science anymore. You know what I mean? Science is what makes the world go round. Science is technology as well. You get what I'm saying? And people don't trust it, don't believe in it no more. So it's just sad to see, especially my race, not to get it. But hey, that's you. I'm vaccinated up. So all I can do is just pray for you. Um, Other than that, that's all I have to talk about today, right now. Y'all have a blessed day, a really, really blessed day. Of course, I'm a Christian, you know, Baptist evangelist. So, and I'm Mormon, of course. I'm more really still a Mormon. But Christianity is Christianity. And we all praise one thing, and that's King Almighty. And then also, we praise his begotten Son for dying for our sins. So, to me, Christianity, we're all talking about one God, you know. Um, that's how I feel about it. That's all I'm gonna say about, my beliefs, my belief, and what has carried me through for a very, very long time. I am in my late 30s, and I'm actually happy and I'm blessed, No, I don't have any kids, but I'm just grateful, to be actually 38, and pushing forward and focusing more on my health and what I want to do for me. Uh, I had so many opportunities in life that I've done. Now it's like I actually kind of know because what I want. and I have it. And so I'm like I said, I'm focusing more on that. Um, I have a video explaining what my after school program is based on, and just things I do, have done, and how I got into, uh, the city hall or whatnot, and breaking down, to make. I mean, it's really cool to me, to me. So another bummer is that like I always deal with the cows. Central Arkansas Library System. That's my main source. I love it. I'm always in a library. I guess a nerd or whatnot. I got my glasses over there. But I didn't get in this program that's 6 months for mentoring. I wanted to learn how to mentor, be a mentor in business. And they told me since I have a nonprofit organization, they can't support me. So I got to go back to SBA for technology. So I'm gonna see, get my, what I'm telling you, it's sometimes it's hard, starting out, it's just really hard. But I'm so grateful, and I thank people who support me, sponsor me, franchise to me. I mean, not to me, but with me. I just support them so much because yes, in my programs I create, I put me in there as well because I didn't grow with a silver spoon. You know what I mean? Yes, we lived. At one time, we lived in a white neighborhood, but still, it don't matter. It doesn't make a person different from each other. But yeah, so I probably would try to put this video up that uh, I was working on, and that's when my computer got stuck and froze. So I put that to see if I can fix that and put that up. And yeah, and it's just explaining my vlog. Well, yeah, a little bit of my vlog. Because and just me getting to know a little bit about me. So, and I mean, I'm not saying or anything because yeah, I get on Facebook and act the ass. I mean, I'm human. You know what I mean? So if you know me, catch me on Facebook too. That's what really goes down. When I'm really opinionated and can say what I want to say and can talk to. I look at them as family because these people have been with me for years. You know what I mean? Supporting me. When they have to edit my stuff or they trying to block my stuff, I have supporters. You know what I mean? And it's just the fact of me seeing people I'm with the school with, college with, and in Texas and family from Texas. I'm originally from Texas, and here I grew up here. Which I so it's just really cool. So you can catch me on Facebook or Instagram, especially under Chans57. Um, and like I said, I'm on Twitter under Chans57. So that's where you can really catch me on. I have a few. I have to default my kids our future email account, which I still have pages on Facebook. Now my actual page is private, you know, but I have a Karshahan page, and other kids are the future, you know, group private, and then I have the kids are the future just page with, celebrities on the feed and just different things, you know, just in case kids are do get on sneak and lie about their age on Facebook, they can get on mine and see just what's up, So I try to be positive, and I really believe that kids. I know kids are the future because look at us. But God bless and have a blessed day.